Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, double honors unto the apostles of Grey Millstone that rule well, and salutations unto the brothers out there pushing the truth of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. I'm not sure what I'm going to entitle this lesson, but the Spirit made me bring it out. It's imperative that I bring it out. The scripture came to me today, from the wind, from the Spirit, and I was reading into it, and the Spirit led me into other things. So it's basically going to deal with how the heathen, they're going to be completely dismayed. I might entitle it that, the heathen shall be dismayed. But it's very important because these people, one of their common arguments, when we're on the highways teaching or wherever, on the videos, oh yeah, we know, yeah, you guys are saying all these things are going to happen, the destruction, but where are you guys going to go? What's going to happen to you guys? That's one of their common things. And whoever the elect are, man, those men, they're not going to perish. And I'm going to read into it. This is Exodus 15 and 11. I like to start here because these are things that happen in the ancient world that are getting ready to happen again on a magnified level, on a greater level. It says, who is like unto thee, O Yahweh, among the gods? Right? All these other gods, as we know, they're idols. They're nothing. They're really pawns of Satan who just works for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders? And the Most High, does he not do wonders? Right? Is he not doing wonders right now? Thou, verse 12, thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto thy holy habitation. This is dealing with the Israelites going into the promised land, right? The land of Israel. It says, the people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold on the inhabitants of Palestine. That's the point. Sorrow shall take hold of these people, man, and they're gonna be afraid. They're gonna hear of. It tells you, what is it, Hosea? I will give them fame in the land where they were put to shame. So them elect men, you're gonna hear about them, and the other nations, they're gonna fear. They're gonna be afraid. All right, because it's gonna be a glorious spectacle, man. If you people think we're crazy on the highways in our garments and we're a spectacle right now, man, when you see men in the air, having spiritual power, doing all kinds of things that you thought was physically impossible, that defy the laws of physics, as you Edomites like to refer to, it's going to get wild, man. Verse 15, then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed, the mighty men of Moab trembling shall take hold upon them. And this happened in the ancient world. They heard about it. It tells you that the whole earth basically seen the deliverance, man. Because there was thunders, lightnings, earthquakes. It was a great spectacle, man. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. Fear and dread shall fall upon them. By the greatness of thine arm, they shall be as still a stone. Meaning they in the ancient world, they were terrified, and all these nations, they're gonna be petrified again once more. All right, because the Lord likes that. The Lord likes creating or picking up weak things and making it triumph over the strong. He loves that. That's one of his main go-tos. That's one of his MOs, modus operandi, method of operation. All right. Till thy people pass over, O power, O Yahweh, till the people pass over, which thou hast purchased. And who purchased us? Who was purchased by the Most High and the Son? Only Israel, man. Who was given the laws? Only Israel. Thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thine inheritance, in the place, O Yahweh, which thou hast made for thee to dwell in the sanctuary, O Yahweh, which thy hands have established. So showing you that's a heavy place. That's where the Most High dwells. That's where His Spirit dwells, in the land of Israel. It just mentioned that that's His habitation. All right. Verse 18, the Lord Yahweh shall reign forever and ever. And I just want to start off with that scripture. It's going to lead me into 2nd Ezra 2, verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish. And you know, that's a beautiful point, man, because even the brothers that do die, they get put to death or they die, and most that takes them out before, like King Masha, Elder Yaiquab, etc. Those men, they really didn't perish, because they're going to come in glory. They're going to come in great glory, man. They're going to have those bodies when they come back. They're going to be riding shotgun with Yahushua, man, with the angels. That's some glory, man. You telling me sacrifice all this shit on earth for that? Pfft, come on, man. That's some great, that's glory, man. That's fame. You know, that's a blessing. That's a multitude of blessings. You know? It says, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. And that's a day that's coming right now. You know, heaviness, trouble, right? Verse 28, the heathen shall envy thee. I mean, they're going to be jealous. They're going to say, what the hell did these guys have that I don't? And whatever their fucking rhetoric and reasonings are, they're going to envy you, man, to the point they want to kill you. But what does it say? But they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. And the Lord don't lie. He keeps His word. He keeps His word even to the point of delivering His own people into captivity, man. That's a man of honor. That's a man of His word, man. Verse 29, my hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Meaning, what does hell mean? This clown on Young and Dundas, talking about the Hebrew Israelites. If they don't get right, they're gonna go to hell. In 2017, a fucking fool is still talking about hell. That Christian fucking pagan doctrine, which is not Christian. It was incorporated in the Council of Nicaea, along with Christmas, Easter, and all the other garbage. That's not of the scriptures, man. That's not holy. That's not right. Okay, it's talking about death. Because you want to talk about hell, you're gonna see hell on earth, man. What's getting ready to come to this place is hell on earth. All right, that was the point there. I had another last scripture, Deuteronomy. You know, because these things, man, they're coming. It's gonna be a heavy time. It's gonna be like in the ancient world, man. You know, a lot of these things are. I was about to say, a lot of these things are repeating themselves. What does the scripture say in Ecclesiastes? What is that, chapter 1 or chapter 3? That which hath been as that which shall be, and there is no new thing under the sun. Right, deja vu. Deuteronomy 2 and 25. And this is an ancient world again. It applies today because this is flowing water, baby. This is living waters. It's just flowing. It just keeps coming back. Right? This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, meaning all the other nations. Just like the Lord put a spirit of docileness on our people, and the other nations mocked us, you know, and made us basically jokes. We became a joke, man. We became trying to remember that word. There's a scripture infamous, man. That's not the word I was looking for, but it's a synonym. But we became like a basically a joke, man. Proverb, byword, you know, like all the curses outlined. But the Most High has put in that spirit of dread and fear, man. When they just hear about the presence of the Israelites, they're gonna fear. You know, like in Dragon Ball Z, when you had the Saiyans come, there's Vegeta and Nappa. People were fearing, man. They said, who the hell are these guys? Because they seen that power. And it's coming to that time again. Right? It says, who shall hear report of thee and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee. You see that? Be in anguish, man. The belly's turning inside out. You know, just totally bug out. because of that great power that the Most High is going to put upon those men, those special men. Lord's will be of that number. You know? So that was it. I just want to bring that out, little boost for brothers out there. It's going to be glorious, man. But remember, don't get caught up in that as well. We're not on that level yet. Okay? Before honor cometh humility. Humility is where you get the word humiliation from. I'm gonna leave it out there. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, double honors unto the apostles of GMS that rule well, and salutations unto Akim and Akwath that listen. Shalom.